Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and post it, and then as it goes, I'll clean it up if somebody wants. But it's another one of these safari tops. I've actually lucked out. I've had this is my second one now, and the whole time I've been doing parts, I've yet to come across these. So 2 in a row, which is awesome. My other one I just sold. It sold very sold very quickly a few days after I listed it, and basically I sold it with the uppers, which is how I'm going to list this one as well. Uppers meaning you get the upper part of the door there. So if you have the half steel doors, great. You can just slide those uppers right onto what you have, and then you get the whole entire assembly top and whatnot. So if you don't have the lower steels and you want this set up, you would have to purchase the lower steels. These are a green set of lower steels. I'll put these up as well, but they are not included in this hardtop package. So so real quick, the biggest, I'll go over everything just like I normally do in my videos, but I want you to, the biggest thing between this top and a standard top is the fact that if you see this line that goes up to here, this piece actually splits off, which is awesome, because you can have kind of the newer style JKs have this, which is, they call it like a Sunrider or whatever, and it basically allows the front passengers to have the sun on them basically. So these are really nice tops. All the glass is intact, which on my last one I had a pane broke out, but this one, all the panes, these are all glass. There's no plexi in them. And then again, you can still split this off and still have half the, you know, basically you have almost the whole thing when you take your upper off here and then that top there and whatnot. So this is tinted glass. It's in good shape, and I'll get the stickers off for you, so don't worry about those. And then again, another tinted glass. So my last one didn't even have tinted glass. This is the other one was just as nice of a top. It just didn't have the tinted on it. So and then you see that. So there's a couple chips out of the corners and stuff, probably due to storage and whatnot on them. So you can see it up here. And if you notice, this one's not aligned perfectly. That's because they don't have this one sitting down on the door correctly. But when you get them set right and adjusted, they align perfectly with the top. Okay, and then the other really cool thing about these tops is the fact that it's got this really nice carpet insulation on them, which is awesome for not only warmth in the winter, but dampening, and then also even in the summer, it gives you some insulation from the sun versus just the black top, which, you know, you can really bear the heat down on them. So I don't think I was able to demonstrate this last time, and I haven't had this one off yet, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. So you see, you have these little brackets, kind of like come on your front windshield, and then you can adjust these here. You can see I'm turning this here. This is how you adjust them for tighter. But basically, you self-tap those into your roll bars there, and then you have them up here, kind of like on a TJ has this kind of latch. And again, these adjust with just turn here, and then we'll take you to the other side here. Okay, and once again, put that guy down, that flap. This one's a little stiffer, but you basically turn this to adjust it. And then last one is this guy. Okay, so then it's all off. And then if you have an extra hand, it's helpful, but these things aren't heavy, so you can do it on your own. And I'm going to set the phone down for a second here. I'll just point it up as I pull this guy basically off here. And you can see, again, it's definitely helpful if you have a spare hands because they're long and awkward, but not heavy. You just have to push my finger on the I'm going to say that do this with another person. It's a lot easier. Okay, there we go. Alright, just getting it off all the edges. And they have some cool tops, brackets that help you get tops on and off. And these, so that makes that nice, but definitely doable on your own, as you can see. Took the wind out of me, but and then obviously you want to store these as best as you can, just so they don't get all nicked up and whatnot. And then voila, you have your top portion. Now if you kept your doors on, you'd still have your window and just have like a sunroof. And this is just gasket on the actual frame here, so this has nothing to do with the top. Looks weird if it's pushed up. So alright, and then that basically does it. One thing I'm going to offer on anyone on this one is if you want me to paint the top, I'm either going to stick with the tan, which is this color. I can go with basically a refresh of a tan, bring it more to life to like this tan, which is like the tan that it came on them, more of that camel tan, or which looks, by the way, really good on red, green, black. It looks awesome on, actually. I love the black tan combo. And then it doesn't really go good with like yellows and stuff, yellows, blues, that kind of stuff. So if you have a blue Jeep, I mean, I've seen it before, it looks okay, but I'd be happy to paint this black for you as well. And what I'll do is just tape it off. I'm not an expert painter by no means, but I'll get some good paint on it and make sure that it's not something that's going to flake off anytime soon for you. And then if you want to have it taken in and redone or something, that's fine. The paint I use is a paint, an actual finishing paint, but it's also can be used as a prime paint, so it's good stuff. I use it on almost all my stuff here. And then I'm gonna set the phone down one more time, and I appreciate you being patient with me here. I just wanted to show you the half of these uppers here, and they pull off. Now these are super light and super easy to pull off and on. So we got that one off already, and then you get that. So now if you looked at it, here's your upper, okay? So you get kind of the full opening there. And the cool thing is that depending if you have your back seat or not in, you can actually fit everything in your back. I would probably make, especially if you're going to be on a rough road, something that holds it so they're not bouncing around, because these are fiberglass and they will break or chip. So other than that, I'll take the other one off here. Let's see here. This guy's got this big old bolt in it, and it's not a normal style bolt on it, but definitely hold these down secure. It's nice to secure them down for a few reasons. They don't rattle, and then the other thing is they're much more difficult for somebody to take off and steal if somebody's prerogative. So got a little bit of screwing left to do on this guy, and then and I said it didn't have plexi, and it does have a pane that's plexi, so that kind of a bummer. That's the way the last one was. These panes are easy to replace, but people break them. So I'll make sure I put a note in that, and I'll adjust it just like the last one. I adjusted it for price. Again, it still sold quickly. I wouldn't try to. Oh, there we go. I think that did it. Did something come off. Hear the nuts falling. That's what I wanted to hear. So, all right, pull that guy out. I think that there we go. Okay, so then you get that opening there as well. And again, here's that upper is what we call them. And the nice thing is if you contact me and I still have this in a week, I might separate these out because these uppers are compatible with the normal hard top as well. But that pane still slides like that. It's just plexi. You can tell a little bit because of the coloration of it. If I have a pane or something, I'll look around. Sometimes I have spares. See what I have, but for now that's just how it is, and I'll just adjust it for price. And I appreciate you taking a look at my photos and videos. If you have any questions, just give me a call or shoot me a text. Email is fine too. 720-987-8772. And I hope you have a good day.